Let me tell you a simple story. There was a mechanic named Leo. He was very good at his job. He understood every sound a car could make, every rattle, every hum. People in his town trusted him completely. They knew when they brought their car to Leo, they were in good hands, and they always left satisfied. One Tuesday, a regular customer came in. The car had a small problem, a tiny shake when braking. Leo noticed it right away. A tiny shake when braking. Leo noticed it right away, but he was busy. The garage was full, and a proper fix would take time he didn't feel he had. He told himself, it's small. It can wait. So he did a quick patch, a temporary fix, and sent the car on its way. Life moved on. The customer drove away, and Leo moved on to the next job, then the next. The problem, though, it didn't move on, it stayed with the car, slowly, silently getting worse. Months later, on a dark and rainy night, that same car failed. The brakes gave out. What was once a small, manageable problem had become a dangerous crisis. This happened not because Leo was a bad person or a wicked mechanic, but because he was comfortable. He chose the easy path. A problem ignored today became a crisis tomorrow. This isn't just a story about a mechanic. It's a story about all of us. In our jobs, in our communities, in the choices we make every single day. What we ignore, what we put off, what we deem good enough for now, almost always comes back stronger tomorrow. One of the greatest silent problems of our time is antimicrobial resistance (AMR). This is what happens when germs, like bacteria and fungi, evolve and learn how to defeat the medicines we designed to kill them. They become superbugs. Think about it. Infections that were once easy to treat, like a simple cut or a sore throat, become incredibly difficult. Sometimes, they become impossible to cure. Doctors see it every day. Their best tools failing. Families feel it, watching loved ones struggle against infections that should be simple. Patients suffer from it, enduring longer illnesses and more complex treatments. AMR is not just a health problem. It is a mirror held up to our society. It shows us exactly what happens when we, in our various roles, say, this is good enough. When we settle, small shortcuts, small excuses, they add up. A caterer who skips a thorough hand-washing because they're in a rush. An IT worker who puts off a critical software update because it's inconvenient. A farmer who uses antibiotics as a cheap substitute for better hygiene for their animals. A barber that does not sanitize his equipment because he finds it inconvenient. Different jobs, different contexts, but the same outcome. Small problems, when ignored, grow into enormous ones. Germs don't respect borders or passports. They travel through airports, in our food, between people and animals, across our environment. This isn't someone else's problem. It belongs to every single one of us. And what's at risk is profound if our antibiotics stop working. Modern medicine as we know it crumbles. Simple surgeries become high-risk gambles. Life-saving treatments like chemotherapy become incredibly dangerous because the patient's weakened immune system can't fight off infection. Even a small infection from a scraped knee could turn deadly. This is not fear-mongering. This is the reality we are heading towards. So what's the solution? It begins with responsibility at every level. Governments must enforce strong regulations on antibiotic use. Healthcare workers must prescribe antibiotics wisely, only when they are truly needed. Farmers and the food industry must use antibiotics carefully and prioritize animal health and welfare. And you matter more than you think. Your small actions have a big impact. Wash your hands properly and often. Keep your vaccinations up to date. Don't pressure your doctor for antibiotics when you have a cold or the flu, which are caused by viruses. And if you are prescribed antibiotics, take the full course exactly as directed. Even if you start to feel better, remember Leo the mechanic. He didn't mean to cause harm. He just ignored a warning sign. He got complacent. And that is the central lesson here. What we ignore today, What we fail to address with intention and care becomes tomorrow's crisis. So no matter your profession, whether you're a teacher, a mechanic, a designer, a health worker, or a policymaker, let's not settle for good enough. Let's choose excellence. Let's choose responsibility. Let's choose to act with intention. Some miracles, like the discovery of antibiotics, were a gift, but once lost, they cannot be easily replaced. It's on all of us to protect them. Let's do it together. Thanks for watching.